Hey there, Titans. Today, we're going to be talking about how to configure project level styles in Titan Survey. Let's take a look. So I've got my survey here, and this is just a survey that I took from a template. It already has a lot of styling to it, but let's say I want to change certain things here. So there are certain things that really can only be changed on the project level. And what's nice about the project level styling is that it will affect multiple elements throughout our project. So I'll give you an example. Let's take, for example, a simple input field like this. What if I wanted a background color to this input field? How can I achieve this? So I'm going to head over to Project, Style, Configure, and this will give me all of my project level styles. If I'm looking at my input fields, I can either select a specific type of input field or influence all of my input fields. I'm going to go ahead and do all controls, and I'm going to change the variant. And in order for me to have a background color, I'm going to need to either do filled or classic. In this case, I think I'm going to do filled, and I'm going to go ahead and give maybe a slightly more pinkish reddish background to my input field. I can also add a border now. And this way, I can actually style my input field and its background color. And I can only do that from the project level, and this will influence all of the input fields on my project. That's one example. Let's take a look at another example and see if we could find. Okay, here's another good example. I have a star element here with red color when I hover and click. And I want to change that, let's say, to a different color. So again, I'll go to Style, Configure, and I'm going to go to Star Rating. And of course, if you're not selecting the element, you can also always just search up here, Star Rating. And I want to make sure that my icon color, when hovered and selected, is going to be, let's say, more of a purple. Okay, I'll do the same for this. And now, as you can see, when I hover over this element is now purple. And that would apply to all of the star ratings on my entire project. So this is a really nice way to be able to style high-level styling for your whole project. Again, just go to Project, Style, and Configure. And note that certain styling can only be done in this way. So if you're trying to style one of your elements on your project and you can't find a way to do this, this might be the best way to do it. Heading over to Project, Style, Configure, and finding your element here. I hope this helps, and that's how it's done.